Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Lucklight Plays. We're continuing and hopefully finishing our run-through of Earthbound. Now, I actually recorded this episode before, and it completely glitched out, and so now I'm doing it again, so all the surprise has been taken out of me. I know I can do it at least. So, here goes nothing. We're facing Gigas, the ultimate evil, as we are the ones destined to do so. Should be rather fun. Here's Pokey again. You guys look pathetic. You guys will be beaten by Gigas. Gigas will be stronger. Why? Because of me. Apple of Lightman couldn't predict this. Gigas is no longer the wielder of evil. He's become the embodiment itself, which he cannot control on his own. And here we go, the final fight. Alright, so the first step is we can't actually go after Gigas himself. We can only go after his friend Pokey there, so I'm just gonna bash for now. Save his powers. Her powers I can use. So I'll freeze him. And I will heavy bazooka him. And like I said, because I did this before and it crashed through, I do know the strategy. So, here goes. So it may feel like I'm cheating a little bit, but I'm not, I promise. I just did this before. Ooh, wow. I may do this faster. That was a big heavy hit. That. Hit him with the heavy bazooka. I really should be throwing a shield up. Now, last time I did this, which honestly I wish I could show you. I threw a shield up and instantly disabled it on my own. Does that mean Lily gets to live? No. If you were to see Gigas, you were so petrified with fear you didn't be able to run away. You want me to turn off the Devil's Machine? Well, prepare to be amazed. So isn't this terrifying? I'm terrified too. Gigas can't think rationally. He isn't even aware of what he's doing. What an almighty idiot. Yep, that's what he is. You'll be just another meal. Unfortunately, Lily's gonna be immediately dead. Alright, so I need to revive her. I'll use roll to do that. I will recover. Heavy bazooka. Yeah, she needs to be alive. So, revive. Alright, so let us crush him. Freeze. Use the heavy bazooka again. And actually, he's susceptible to brain shock, I found out, so now I can use that strategy a little more appropriately. Oh, good. Nice. No, it didn't work. Let's use it again. If it doesn't work again, then I'll just start hitting with physical attacks. Those have proven themselves to be rather powerful. Ouch. Alright. I will heal again. We need to keep everybody alive. Let's use some freeze. Heavy bazooka. I know I have Starstorm, but I need to save my powers here. Nope. Guess we're done. That's really at the end of the rope. And here you stand, ready to be burned up with all the rest of the garbage of the universe. Do you want to scream for help here in the dark? Haha. This kid's such a prick. Don't worry, your pitiful suffering will be over soon. Yeah, about that. Okay, so this is where the battle shifts, and our strategy changes. You'll see. I'm actually going to defend and pray. Pray is what we need to use now. Please give us strength if it's possible. That's why, what's-his-face there, Pokey, was telling us to call out for Mommy. Oh, everybody suddenly hears the prayers and gather up everybody. All the Mr. Saturns felt a new startling feeling. They all started praying for the safety of Luck and his friends. Thank you, guys. Now he's starting to lose his shit. Okay. Now what I want to do here is defend, pray again, defend, and hit him with another brain shock. Go back. This part used to really creep me out. Alright, second prayer. It's Runaway 5. Suddenly, one of the Runaway 5 felt something stop him. He prayed fervently for the safety of Luck and his friends. .49 damage. So I'm gonna do another quick heal. Pray, defend, defend. So sometimes he may hit himself. Last time I did this, he just kept using lightning and not being able to hit Lily. Hopefully he does it again. So, third prayer. Polestar Preschool. Tucson. Daddy realizes. Pulls everybody out. So, just so you know that this is a cumulative effect of both, of everybody who's praying right now. It's not just one group of people stronger than the other. It's a combined assault. So defend, pray, defend, defend. Arg, yag. This part used to really creep me out. You just said your name over and over. He just tried it on himself and failed. That's why we had brain shock, everybody. It's Tony and the people of the Snowwood boarding school, including Maxwell. So they're praying for us. $200 damage. So, defend. Boom, 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 boom. Uh-oh. He's been numbed. Have to fix that after this prayer. This is number 5. This is, Rolls Girls here. As they gather to give the prayers to Prince Roll and his friends. Screw everybody else. $392. So things are getting exponentially better here. Alright, so pray, defend, and I guess do nothing. How's that brain shot going? It's still on. No, defend, do nothing. And he's gonna start shouting my name again. Yeah, hit himself. Hey, it's Frank. He was the leader of the Sharks back in On It. Alright, so we're getting closer and closer to success here. I'm gonna use this brain food lunch on Roll just in case I need another bit of power. Friends, look. Sorry about that. Who's next? Who's praying for us? My house. Mother. And Tracy. And the damn dog. You used to be cool, King. Actually, no, you weren't. Or Pascal. That's his real name. That's his name in my game, Pascal. Alright, so who's left to pray to? Let's give it another shot. Can't think of anyone else. Someone, please help us. Was absorbed by the darkness. So there's no one left. More lightning. So I'm gonna recover. I'm gonna try one more time. Oh, he's gonna hit me again. Or hit himself. But there is one person that was in this game since the beginning that you may not think has enough power to defeat this person, but I can tell you he does. Prayed for the kids, having never even met them before. Oh, by the way, that person was me. Except unlike video game characters, I do a lot of damage. And also I don't stop until I'm done. That's right. The one who really defeats the last boss is the player himself, not the characters. You just gotta believe. You gotta pray for it. Get himself to sneak away to another era, which he does. It's a good bet that we'll see each other again. Alright, I'll be seeing you. The thing is about time travel is time travel destroys your life force, destroys life organisms. So he doesn't come back the way he's supposed to. But that's for another game. That's the part where you smack the TV. War against Gigasazor. And there go my spirits. Goodbye, robots. Meanwhile, my bodies are just laying out in the field somewhere. Although when I prayed, they weren't there. So that means they must have dragged them out recently. It'd be funny if you come back and he's like, "You left the phase distorter?" Which, funny enough, that phase distorter that we saw in the beginning, not in the beginning, but like in the cave, that was ours. That was ours that we left there. That rubble. The one where we found the Horn of Life. Yep, that was ours. I think that's ours. I must return to Delam and use this experience for the good of my country. Let me demonstrate a strange power before I go. P.S.I. Farewell. Farewell. Not Firewell. Firewell! Just explodes everybody. And that causes boxes. And then there's Jeff. I'm glad he brought a bazooka with him. If you two get hitched someday. Everyone assumes that, doesn't they? They assume that the main character and whatever girl's there is gonna immediately get married. Later, Jeff. Will you escort me home? Yes. Well, there's nothing that says, like, we can't get together again. Letter from kids. Letter from mom. Letter from Tony. Incredible, excellent. Let's go on a picnic. We were the 1%. Believe me, I went through a lifetime's worth of stress while you were gone. I should use the phase distorter. What a story that would have been. Scientists and 4 kids save the world. Zoom! Alright, so now we get to go and get out of here and bring her home. First, let's read some letters. Dear Lily, how are you doing? I'm fine. I fine too. So are me. Me also. Me okay. Please come and play with us again at the Polestar Preschool. Bring us some presents. You cheapskate. Dear Luck, how are you? Since you left home on your journey, things have changed around here. I don't have as much laundry. Also, we don't seem to eat food as much as we used to. Now we just breathe oxygen. We're oxygenarians now. Googie. Dear Jeff, everything's really going great here. P.S. Don't show this letter to anyone. Well, sorry about that. Alright, so here's one thing I want to grab real quick. That involves going to Tenda Village. Because this is one of those endings where you can travel around everywhere and talk to all the NPCs that you experienced in your travels. And it could really last about a couple hours if you wanted it to. But instead I'm just gonna do like one little small thing. I'll return this book. I'm actually gonna put it in, I'm gonna eat this cup of noodles because I'm hungry. I'm actually gonna give it to him, that way when she leaves, she doesn't take it with her. And then we'll never see it again. Alright, so let's get out in the field. Teleport to Tucson. And there's no enemies anymore, for obvious reasons. So we can walk around pretty much the entire game. The world is our oyster now. Out of the way, dog. So let's drop her off and then head home. Thank you for escorting me home. I'm sure remember by the time I see you again. Well, guess this is it. Goodbye. And that's it. Let's head home. There's actually one little thing we can do before we head directly home. And the reason I pulled out that book. We can return it to the library. Doing our due diligence. Finally, you've come to return the book. Seems like you finished it. You're such a good boy. As a reward, I'll give you a kiss. I got a kiss. Big smooch. That's not the reason I actually did it. I just wanted to... I just remembered about that book. And here we are at home. I can call these places too. Our delivery men got tired and quit. Decided to close the shop. This is the Lazy Cowpoke Stop and Go. Or a new truck stop we just opened. Stoic Club. Now we got loud music, great food, and really rowdy crowds. Yeah, unfortunately I can't get in there because I'm a kid. To get to the next level, I guess you don't need to tell you this anymore. Next week will be your birthday. I'll hear about them from you in person. I'll see you at home then. I'd like to hear all your stories, but I don't want to know you as soon as you walk through the door. After all your chats with people you met on your adventure are finally over, please come back here. Photo Man dropped an album. Alright, let's finish this. Again. Now everybody does a little jig. As if they were waving goodbye to the player, me, and you guys for watching. Goodbye, everybody. But there's credits to be had. The Minches. And Pokey. Who split. Liar Exaggerate. And his statue. Frank Fly and the Sharks. And that crappy mayor. And the police force who do nothing but block you. Orange Kid, the useless. And Apple Kid, the useful. It's the Runaway Five. And the Happy Happy Cult, and the statue, and Pokey again. Everybody in Winters. Brick Road 2. And yep, and Skyrunner broke again. Good old Mr. Saturn. And those hard workers, the Montagues. Talarama, the monkey guy. And his damn statue again. So glad I broke that thing. Dungeon Man. Get out of there, Saturn. You're not Tenda. only got one of those guys killed, not 5. And the common folk. All of the common folk. And Ness. Now known as Luck, apparently. But wait, there's more. The Photo Man. How cool would it be if the Virtual Console version, or maybe a future version if they ever make one again, or anything like that, like when this guy snaps a picture, it like snaps a picture of you playing the game, and then goes, and you, and then you're like, oh god, creepy, connect. And I managed to go around and get all the photo locations on my own. There were only a few that I missed. You'll be able to tell which ones they are because they'll have like everybody in them, like that one. I think you were there for that one. But there's a few others, like in the Deep Darkness and stuff, that I missed, and I went back and got them. So you'll see, like, you know, just me, and then 4 of my guys, and then just, you know, just Luck and Lily again, and then like that one. I missed that one. I wonder if I should ever make a run where I try to skip all of them, and then wait until I get 4 characters, and then get them all. So all 4 characters will be in the picture. Well, that one would be not have the belt monkey, so... Concept of Saturn font by Shigesato Itoi. There's actually more after the credits, that's why I'm playing them. But yeah, this is actually one of my, it was a late bloomer for me, this RPG, because it was one of the few that I didn't have, like, on the console when it came out. Just kind of passed me by, actually. And, you know, I'll be honest, it was actually on an emulator that I played the first time. And then I got it on, Virtual Console. Started playing on that, and then now I have a real cartridge, so I moved up in the world, I guess you could say. But that ending sequence, the last boss there, one of my favorite end bosses. Like, I was very surprised at how creative it got. You know, the fact that they ask you your name twice and then make sure, like, you know, make sure you typed it correctly. You know, we'll ask you again, check again. Is it right? And you're like, alright, yeah, that's right. Because it's you who punches out the last boss. You're the one. Not the game players. Not the characters themselves, what I mean. But you. The person holding the controller. Actually, Earthbound 0, aka Mother 1, did a similar tactic. The way you had to defeat the last boss was not through physical force, but by the song that, you know, the 8 parts of the song that we collected? That song is actually more important in the first one. Because what it is, Gygas is in the first one too, except he's like an alien. And he is destined to, you know, destroy the world, but I think it's like, like he was adopted by like a human mother or something. That's why the game is called Mother. And the song was his lullaby. So you have to like sing 8 times, and it'll soothe him, and the battle will be over. I guess I would have to play that to fully give you the true story of what's going on, but that game is brutal. I may play it someday, honestly, but it's a very, very difficult game in terms of random battles, because that game had random battles in it. Didn't have the way this game is, and you know, have the enemies on screen, you can avoid them. It was very random battle oriented, and the random battle percentage was brutal upon brutal. Like, I know I say that for a lot of games, but it's very brutal. Actually, one of the last places in the game, Mount Itoi, which, yeah, it's named after the creator. It is known for being notoriously hard. And me. Here's your proof that I actually played it. But there's actually more to this. There's a scene after the credits. Just like we started. We're in our jammy jams, and there's a knock at the door. Who could be knocking at the door at this time of night? It's Picky. It's from Pokey. It's no stamp and not time for the mailman to come. It says, "Come and get me, loser. Spaggity, spaggity, spaggity." Wonder where he is. The end. To be continued in Mother 3. And, maybe the Mother 4 fan game. Which should be fun. Mother 4 will not be made by the official, you know, Shikasatu Itoi and his team, but it's fan-made, and it looks amazing. I think by the time this video comes out, it might be out already. Since it's now June, July, that it'll come out. So it may be out, it may not be. Don't know yet, but I hope to play that on the channel, because I'm really excited for it. But anyway, that's it for Earthbound. I think on the next episode you will find a new game, but I don't know. Well, obviously you're gonna find a new game, but I don't know which one yet. I'm thinking Draken 2, because yes, there's a second one, and it was named Dragon View here in the States, and does not play very much like the first one. It plays kind of like an action RPG. It's actually rather fun, but I never finished it, so kind of want to give it another shot. But anyway, we'll talk about that on the next episode when I'm showing it to you, whatever that game may be. So, my name is Lucklight, thank you for watching, and have a good one.